In this video, you'll discover how the relentless pursuit of more success, more love, more money, is keeping you from true happiness. Through Eckhart Tolle's teachings and profound spiritual wisdom, you'll learn to align with the present moment, dissolve anxiety, and allow miracles to flow naturally into your life. Have you ever felt like the more you try, the less things flow? Today you'll discover why stopping wanting is the first step to manifesting everything you desire. What if I told you that the very act of wanting is what's keeping you from receiving everything you desire? Yes, your constant craving, your endless striving, your belief that happiness is always one step away, is exactly what's blocking the flow of abundance, peace, love, and fulfillment in your life. In this video, you'll discover why stopping the need to get more is the secret key to receiving more than you ever imagined. And by the end, you'll understand how to shift your inner state so radically that the world around you begins to change effortlessly. This isn't just another motivational speech or spiritual fluff. This is a deep dive into the spiritual mechanics of manifestation, presence, and inner alignment, based on the teachings of Eckhart Tolle and other powerful wisdom traditions. You'll learn why your desires create resistance, how to dissolve that resistance through stillness, and how to enter a state of being where life begins to unfold for you, not against you. Let me ask you something. Have you been feeling anxious, stuck, or exhausted from trying to make things happen? Do you feel like you're always reaching but never arriving? Like the life you want is just out of reach, no matter how hard you try? If so, this video was made for you. And not just to give you relief, but to completely rewire the way you experience reality. Stay with me, because over the next few minutes, you'll receive a complete shift in perception. You'll be guided into a new frequency of not wanting, not forcing, just being. And from that place, miracles can finally happen. Real peace begins. Real power is accessed. And manifestation becomes a natural byproduct of who you are, not something you chase. So breathe. Be here. And let's begin the journey back to the place where everything you've ever searched for already exists. The addiction to wanting. How desire creates suffering. We live in a world that constantly tells us we need more. More success. More money. More love. More validation. From the moment we wake up, we are bombarded with images and messages that whisper, "You are not enough yet. You don't have enough yet. But if you just get this one thing, then you'll finally be happy." This is the lie that keeps humanity trapped in a cycle of endless craving, a psychological addiction that feeds on lack and fuels suffering. And the more we want, the more we suffer, because wanting is rooted in the feeling that something is missing. Desire, in itself, is not the enemy. But when your entire identity becomes wrapped around what you don't yet have, your mind shifts into a state of lack. In that state, your vibration drops. You begin to radiate the energy of, "I am not complete," and this becomes your dominant signal to the universe. So what does life mirror back to you? More lack. More waiting. More distance between you and the life you long for. This is the paradox. The more you chase something, the more it runs from you. What most people don't realize is that wanting is a subtle form of resistance. When you want something too badly, you are, unconsciously, affirming its absence. You're telling the universe, "I don't have this, and I need it to feel whole." And because the law of attraction responds not to your words, but to your state of being, it gives you more of what you're radiating, not what you're saying. This is why people who are constantly seeking never seem to find. Because seeking creates separation. And fulfillment can never exist where separation lives. We've been conditioned to believe that action is everything, that if we just hustle hard enough, force enough, control enough, we will succeed. But spiritually, this is backwards. Your external reality is a mirror of your inner state. True transformation begins not by doing more, but by shifting the frequency you're operating from. And when you begin to release the addiction to wanting, even for a moment, something magical starts to happen. You feel lighter, freer, more connected to life itself. So ask yourself now, what am I constantly chasing? What do I believe I need in order to finally feel at peace? And what if peace isn't something you earn after the chase, but something you return to, right now, by letting go of the need to chase at all? In the stillness beyond wanting, you'll find the very thing you were looking for all along. Not in the form of an object, but in the essence of your being. And from there, the true manifestations begin. The power of now and the art of surrender. There is only one true source of peace, power, and clarity, and it is not found in the past or the future. It is found in the now. The present moment is not just a fleeting second on the clock. It is the doorway to eternity. Yet most people live trapped in time, their minds caught in loops of regret about the past or fear of what's to come. This mental noise keeps them disconnected from their soul, from their truth, and from the silent intelligence that is always available when we become fully present. Eckhart Tolle calls this the power of now, and it is more than a concept. It is a living, breathing energy that transforms everything the moment you surrender to it. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means giving in to this moment, to what is, without resistance. It means saying yes to life exactly as it is, without needing it to be different. Most people resist the present because it doesn't match the picture in their mind of how things should be. But in doing so, they miss the miracle that's already unfolding right in front of them. When you surrender to now, you stop fighting reality, and something incredible happens. Clarity returns, your nervous system relaxes, and the heart begins to open. In that space, you can finally feel your life again. You become available for guidance, intuition, and grace. The greatest spiritual teachings all point to the same truth. Liberation doesn't come from fixing the outer world, it comes from being with what is. This moment, right now, is your teacher. The discomfort, the silence, the chaos, even the boredom, each of these are invitations into presence. When you stop trying to escape the moment, you begin to absorb its wisdom. And this wisdom is where true power lives. Not the kind of power that controls or forces outcomes, but the power that magnetizes everything you need, effortlessly and in perfect timing. Presence turns you into a living portal for manifestation, not through doing, but through being. Can you imagine how your life would change if you stopped resisting and simply allowed what is? What if you trusted that everything happening right now is part of your alignment, your expansion, your awakening? This is not passivity, it is divine participation. Surrender allows the universe to move through you without interference. You become the calm eye of the storm, untouched by chaos, open to miracles. And the moment you stop trying to control the story, you discover that the story was always unfolding in your favor. Later in this video, I'll guide you through a simple but powerful presence practice. A moment of stillness that can shift your energy instantly and reconnect you to the now. This technique has helped thousands move from anxiety to alignment, from doubt to deep trust. So stay with me, because that practice alone could become your anchor in the middle of any storm, and your direct connection to the life you've been waiting to live. You don't need to fix your entire life before you can feel peace. That's the lie most people believe. The idea that peace comes after the solution, after the breakthrough, after the manifestation. But what if peace is the cause, not the effect? What if the very act of entering presence, right now, without waiting, activates a new timeline in your life? You don't need to know how things will work out. You just need to stop fighting this moment. The now is not empty. It's full of intelligence, synchronicity, and quiet miracles. But you'll only see them when you stop demanding answers and start listening to the silence. And in that silence, everything begins to move. Not because you made it happen, but because you finally got out of the way. So I invite you, don't just watch this video. Experience it. Let it be a transmission, not just information. Because later in this journey, you'll receive a tool that will help you access this state of surrender instantly, even in the middle of chaos. It's a simple shift, but once it clicks, it can become the most important skill you'll ever master. The ability to return to now, no matter what. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, anxious, or disconnected, that moment of presence can be your reset button, your lifeline, and your gateway to a life that no longer needs to be forced, because it flows from the inside out. Stay with me, because what's coming next will help you stop surviving and start truly living. How to stop wanting without giving up on life. Letting go of desire doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. This is where many people misunderstand the path of surrender. They think it means becoming passive, disconnected, or indifferent. But true surrender is not apathy. It's presence. It's choosing to detach from the grasping while still honoring your inner vision. There is a difference between wanting from lack and moving from inspiration. One is born from fear, the other from alignment. And when you release the tight grip of, "I must have this," you make space for a deeper energy to guide you. An energy that doesn't chase, but magnetizes. This is the secret. You don't have to stop dreaming. You just have to stop suffering because of the dream. When you place your happiness in the future, you postpone your life. But when you allow your vision to exist without clinging, it becomes lighter, freer, and paradoxically more powerful. Instead of demanding the universe to give you what you want, you invite life to co-create with you. And in this space of inner freedom, your actions are no longer desperate, they are deliberate. Your words carry presence. Your steps are guided by intuition, not anxiety. You begin to move not because you're escaping something, but because you are expressing something already whole within you. You can still have goals. You can still write the book, start the business, fall in love, expand your wealth. But you no longer see those things as the solution to your emptiness. Instead, you realize they are natural extensions of your state of being. You create from fullness, not from fear. And here lies the greatest paradox of spiritual manifestation. The less you need it, the faster it comes. Because you're no longer chasing, it's coming towards you. Why? Because you are finally aligned with the energy of wholeness. The vibration of, "I am already enough," is magnetic. It attracts not because it wants, but because it is. So how do you live like this? You begin by observing. Each time you feel that anxious pull to make something happen, pause. Ask yourself, am I acting from fear or from alignment? From lack or from trust? Then breathe, slow down, and return to presence. Over time, this practice rewires your nervous system. You begin to trust the unfolding. And life responds by unfolding in ways you could never force. No more burnout. No more chasing. Just aligned action, rooted in peace. And in the next part of this video, you'll learn exactly how to shift your energy from craving to creation through one core practice that spiritual teachers rarely talk about. Yet it's the missing link in most manifestation methods. If you've ever felt stuck between wanting more and not knowing how to let go, this next teaching will unlock a profound new level of freedom for you. Stay with me, it only gets more powerful from here. You don't need to abandon your dreams, you just need to change your relationship with them. Imagine carrying your desires the way you would hold a feather, lightly, gently, with no fear of losing them. That's the shift. You still move forward, you still take action, but you no longer act from desperation. You act from alignment. And when your actions are infused with peace instead of pressure, everything begins to unfold more harmoniously. Life is not against you, it's just waiting for you to get out of your own way. And that happens when you stop needing and start trusting. Trusting that what is truly meant for you will never require you to betray your peace in order to have it. Later in this video, I'm going to show you a profound inner shift that can stop the cycle of craving at its root and activate the part of you that creates with confidence and calm. It's not about positive thinking. It's about energetic alignment. And once you experience it, You'll wonder how you ever tried to manifest anything without it. This one mindset shift, when embodied, can help you break free from burnout, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion, and step into a space where your desires begin to flow towards you naturally. So stay with me, because the next insight might be the most powerful one you've heard in a very long time. The frequency of "it is already done." How to raise your vibration. There is a frequency that shifts everything. It's not hope. It's not waiting. It's not trying. It's the vibration of "it is already done." This energy is quiet, still, powerful. It doesn't plead with the universe. It knows. It doesn't ask if it's worthy. It embodies worthiness. When you align with this frequency, your entire field changes. You stop looking for signs because you become the sign. You stop needing evidence because you become the proof. You move from lack to fulfillment, not because something outside changed, but because you did. This is not imagination. This is energetic creation. This is what true manifestation is built upon. Most people are trying to manifest from a place of waiting. They affirm, they visualize, they script, but deep down, they still feel separate from what they want. They still believe it hasn't arrived. And that inner state of "not yet" becomes the energetic broadcast they send to the universe. But when you shift into the vibration of "already done," something extraordinary happens. You no longer seek, you attract. You no longer chase, you receive. And this isn't forced positivity. It's deep inner resonance. You feel it, you believe it, and the universe mirrors it back to you in ways you could never predict. This frequency cannot be faked. It must be embodied. You must sit with yourself and find that inner place where peace exists regardless of conditions. That inner certainty that says, "I am already aligned. I am already whole. I am already receiving." The more you anchor into this truth, the more life begins to align with your energy. Your reality bends to match your vibration. It's not magic, it's physics of consciousness. And you don't need to wait years to feel it. You can practice it now, in this very moment, by shifting your focus from what is missing to what already lives within you. To raise your vibration, you don't need to force joy or fake gratitude. You simply need to stop feeding the frequency of lack. Start observing where your thoughts go, where your emotions settle, where your body contracts, and gently redirect your energy. Breathe into the wholeness that already exists. Visualize not from longing, but from celebration. Speak as if it's done. Feel as if you already are who you came here to be. This isn't delusion, it's alignment. And it's how masters, mystics, and miracle workers have always shaped reality. Not through control, but through state of being. In just a few minutes, I'm going to guide you through a short but powerful energetic activation. One that will help you step into this frequency and begin living as if your desire has already manifested. This is the turning point for many. So don't go anywhere. What's coming next will help you embody the vibration of the life you want now, so that it no longer feels distant, but inevitable. You may have been told that manifesting requires hard work, endless affirmations, or daily rituals. But the truth is much simpler, and far more powerful. When your vibration says, "I already have it," life stops resisting you. Opportunities arise. People shift. The timing aligns. Why? Because you're no longer chasing a future. You're vibrating in the reality where that future is already true. This state isn't reserved for the enlightened or the gifted. It's available to you, right now. And if you're watching this, it means you're ready to stop waiting and start embodying. You've spent long enough imagining a better life. Now it's time to step into it energetically and let the universe respond. In the final part of this video, I'll guide you through a practical energetic activation to help you enter that state of already done. This isn't a meditation you just listen to, it's one you'll feel. It's designed to reconnect you to the version of yourself that already exists on the other side of doubt, fear, and waiting. If you've ever wondered how to feel the vibration of your desires before they appear, this is it. And once you learn to access that frequency, you'll realize that the gap between you and your dream was never real. It was just a matter of vibration. Stay with me. What you're about to experience could shift your entire energetic field, and everything around you will follow. Guided exercise, entering the state of stillness and completion. Now, I invite you to stop everything, just for a few moments. Let your hands rest. Let your body soften. Let the outside world pause. This moment is yours. Take a deep breath in, slowly, and exhale, gently. Again, inhale and release. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel the tension leave your body. Feel yourself arriving here. Bring your awareness to your heart, not your thoughts, not your goals. Just this silent space in the center of your chest. Breathe into it. Imagine a golden light expanding there. With each breath, that light grows. Soft, calm, present. You're not waiting for anything. You're not lacking anything. You are full, complete, whole. Now, gently bring to your awareness one desire you've been holding on to. Something you've been chasing. Don't force it, just let it appear. And now, instead of wanting it, say silently to yourself, "It is already done." Breathe that in. Feel what it would feel like if it were true. Not tomorrow, not someday. Notice what shifts in your body. Notice how your heart relaxes. You're no longer asking, you're receiving. No longer begging, you're becoming. Let this vibration sink into your energy field. Let it reprogram every cell, every thought, every emotion. You are now aligned with the version of you who already has it. Stay here for just a moment longer. Feel the stillness. Feel the peace. Feel the power that comes from no longer needing anything to change. Because in this moment, nothing is missing. Nothing is broken. Nothing is incomplete. Everything is unfolding perfectly. When you're ready, gently bring your awareness back. And remember, you can return to this state anytime. It lives within you. This is the gateway. This is how you manifest without force. Through presence, through peace, through the frequency of already done. What you just experienced is more than a teaching. It's a return. A return to the truth that you are not here to chase, to force, or to wait. You're here to remember that everything you've ever longed for is already within you. We explored how wanting creates resistance, how the power of presence dissolves that resistance, and how to align with the vibration of already done to allow life to flow effortlessly in your favor. And through the guided practice, you felt what it's like to live from that frequency. Not someday, but now. Let me ask you this. What's one desire you're ready to stop chasing and finally start embodying? Take a moment, reflect deeply, and share it in the comments. Your words might be the mirror someone else needs to recognize themselves. And when you declare your shift publicly, something powerful begins to happen. You anchor your new frequency into reality. So don't be afraid to share. What are you ready to release? And who are you ready to become instead? If this message touched you, if you felt even one moment of stillness, clarity, or truth, subscribe to this channel now. Click the bell to turn on notifications, so you never miss another transmission like this. We're building a space here for souls who are awakening, aligning and returning to their true power. You belong here. And if you're ready to go even deeper, I highly recommend you watch the previous video. Nothing happens by accident. The hidden truths Carl Jung knew about the universe. Watch until the end. It reveals how the events in your life are not random, but guided by deeper spiritual laws that are always at work. It's the perfect next step if you want to understand the invisible forces shaping your reality right now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening not just with your ears, but with your heart. And remember, when you stop chasing what you want, life gives you exactly what you need. Trust the timing. Trust the stillness. And above all, trust yourself.